Hello. So back in the loft today, and I am now carrying on installing the point motors. It's almost, I think, well, definitely getting there, and I've done all the freight yard now, and I'll spin the camera around in a second and show you. I'm now doing the single slip into the what will become the motive power depot, the engine sheds. And once I've done that, then I've got to do the depot itself, which is going to be a mix of the Pico track and also the Trix track. So it's going to be a combined depot. Not entirely certain how that's going to work out. Then I've got to do the factory, and there's going to be a few points there, and really sort of figure out what I'm going to do on the sort of the parcels yard, the station factory area. So, but I think there is light at the end of the tunnel. So let me pause this and I will show you what I'm doing today. So this is the freight yard. We've got 4 sidings here. One's a loop that will enable the incoming train to deposit its wagons there, and then the loco can back out and rejoin the main line. I've got a goods shed, excuse the beam, a goods shed set up here, and you can see I've got a siding there. Don't worry about the wagons, they're just there because I'm trying to find somewhere to put them up. Good shed there, and a head shunt for the freight yard just back there. These are the 2 running lines, this one and this one, and I'm putting this single slip here which will provide access to what will become the motive power depot where the cables are. And obviously you can see that we'll get the Trix in there somehow as well. Not sure if I'm going to stick with that engine shed or get another engine shed, brick built one. I mean, like a brick model, or a model of a brick engine shed, he said finally. But yeah, so I'm just doing, as you can see, I've cut a hole in the baseboard. So this is the single slip. These are the point motors that are fixed underneath the turnout. Very neat. But I need to obviously to recess them into the baseboard. So I've done that one there, and I'm going to cut a hole in there, and then connect up put the wiring looms onto the point motors, and hopefully install the slip and point motors. Here we go. Okay, so I've attached the point motors to the underside of the turnout. I've now measured out and cut the 2 holes in the baseboard and check that the point motors will fit in those recesses. What I'm going to do now is create the wiring harness for the point motors using obviously these 4 bits of wire, and these spade connectors. So I will do that now. So that's 1 wiring loom done for the point motor. Now to do another one. I crimp these spade. I'll try and see if I can get that. Crimp the spade connectors onto the wire, and then just put a double solder on there just to make sure the connection's pretty strong. But yeah, let's do the other wiring loom for the other point motor and get them. Okay, so the wiring looms have all been done now, and they've been connected to the underside of the point motors, and now I'm going to try and thread those through there and reconnect that single slip to the track, hopefully without breaking anything. And finally, there we are with the point motors installed, the single slip back in place, and the track connected back up. It was the work of but many hours, but this is done now. Hurrah!